हिंदी क्या आते हैं फिर आते नहीं क्या कुछ दिन पहले से हम हनुमान के बारे में वो आ गए जल्दी आओ बेटा हिंदी हिंदी लेक्चर शुरू हो गया आज मैं भी हिंदी समझता हूँ अलग अलग लैंग्वेज बताया ना तो ठीक है किसी दिन पूर्व हमने हनुमान के विषय
So few days ago, Maharaj was speaking about Hanuman ji.
तो गतकाली एक महान वैष्णव आचार्य श्री वृंदावन ठाकुर तिरुभाव थिला गतकाली आम से कथा आलोचना कर
So yesterday was the Disciplines Day of a great Vaishnava Acharya, Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur. So yesterday Maharaj was discussing about him, and in this way yesterday class was done.
तो काली ये वृंदावन ठाकुर के विषय आहुरी बहुत सब कथा थिला आमे से कथा आलोचना परिवार नहीं आज हनुमान के विषय हमने 3-4 दिन पहले प्रयास
So actually there are more things to be spoken about Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur. Maharaj could not finish yesterday, but he will not continue on the topic of Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur. Rather he will continue on the subject matter of Hanuman.
हनुमान कर आविर्भाव होइथिला कार्तिक मास कृष्ण चतुर्दशी कृष्ण पक्ष चतुर्दशी तिथि रे 7 नक्षत्र
So Hanuman ji, he appeared in this world during the month of Kartik, last fortnight, and
चतुर्दशी
on the Chaturdasi Tithi.
7 नक्षत्र 7 नक्षत्र 7 stars one of them is known as Shati understand Shati
स्वाति
साथी नक्षत्र विशेषत्व है साथी नक्षत्र पानी जदि हाथी मुंडर पड़ो से हाथी मुंडे गज मती सृष्टि मती मती
So there is one star is named Swati Nakshatra. So one special attribute of this Swati Nakshatra is that if from this star,
water
yeah, if the water from this Swati Nakshatra will fall on the elephant,
head of the elephant
on the head of the elephant, one pearl will be formed.
गज मोती मोती ज्वेल crest
Crest pearl,
ज्वेल
jewel, one crest will be formed.
ठीक सेमती जदि समुद्र ऊपर पड़ो से मुक्ता तैयारी मुकुता डायमंड वो साथी नक्षत्र जल जदि समुद्र comes like this shell
It will fall on the shell.
shell comes
So if the water from Swati Nakshatra will fall on the shell, then it will form
turn into
a diamond.
silver
Silver.
साथी नक्षत्र हीरा हाँ कौन
Pearl.
ये मुक्ता मुक्ता हाँ हाँ कौन मुक्ता मुकुता ठीक से जदि कौन मनुष्यर जीवबार पड़ो साथी नक्षत्र जल ताहले न खाई सारा जीवन से सुस्थ सबल अवस्था रही
So if this Swati Nakshatra, that water will touch the tongue of a human, then that person doesn't have to eat anymore, he will always remain healthy. Without eating.
ये विशेष नक्षत्र रे हनुमान को जन्म दिया
In this special nakshatra star, Hanuman ji took birth.
तो हनुमान के विषय में बहुत विषय वर्तमान में और कितने कथा आलोचना करेंगे
We have already discussed many things about Hanuman. Now we will continue to speak some things about Hanuman.
हनुमान बाल्य अवस्था तांकर पिता केशरी माता अंजना के सहित हिमालय पार्क जाए भ्रमण करिया भ्रमण
When Hanuman was in his childhood, he went with his father Keshari and mother Anjana to Himalaya to see and wander in Himalaya.
हिमालय सर्वोच्च शिखर जो बदरिकाश्रम बद्री नारायण विराजमान सेठारे एक मुनि दीर्घ 50 वर्ष धरी केवल नारायण नाम जप करते
So there they went to a place in Himalaya which is Badrika Ashrama. There was one Muni, a sage, who had been doing austerity for 50 years, only chanting the name of Narayana.
His name was Vishwambara.
His name was Vishwambara.
विश्वम्बर मुनि के बहुत से शिष्य माने थे
So Vishwambara, he had many disciples.
से शिष्य माने शिशु हनुमान के सह तांकर पिता केशरी माता अंजना को आमंत्रण करी नहीं गले बद्री नारायण के दर्शन करें
So the disciples of Vishwambara, they had invited and brought Keshari, Anjana and Hanuman to take darshan of Badrinath.
तो सेठारे जितने उपस्थित हेले सेतोड़े बद्री नारायण के सम्मुख रे शिशु हनुमान शेष प्रणाम सूत्र पे राम नाम उच्चारण करें
So when they were brought to take darshan of Badrinath, that time Hanuman started to chant the name of Ram.
ସାଙ୍ଗେ ସାଙ୍ଗେ ତାଙ୍କର ପିତା କେଶରୀ ସେ ସେତେବେଳେ ଶିଶୁପୁତ୍ରକୁ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ବତ୍ସ ଯେ ତୁମେ କ'ଣ ନାମ ଉଚ୍ଚାରଣ କରିଦିଏ ନାରାୟଣ।
That time, seeing this, the father of Hanuman Keshari told Hanuman, "Hey child, what you are speaking, he is Narayana."
ଏମିତି ସମୟରେ ଆକାଶବାଣୀ ମାଧ୍ୟମରେ ଜଣାଇ ଦିଆଗଲା ନାଇଁ ଶିଶୁ ଯେଉଁ ନାମ ଉଚ୍ଚାରଣ କରିଛନ୍ତି ଏହା ସତ୍ୟ।
That time, from the ethereal, one voice came, and he was saying, "No, what the child saying, that is the truth. That name is correct."
ଆକାଶବାଣୀ ମାଧ୍ୟମରେ ଇଏ ଜଣାଇ ଦିଆଗଲା ଯେ ଏଇ ନାରାୟଣ ଏ ରାମ ସ୍ୱରୂପରେ ଅବତୀର୍ଣ୍ଣ ହେବେ ହୋଇ ସେ ରାକ୍ଷସ କୁଳକୁ ସଂହାର କରି ମୁନି ଋଷି ଦେବତାମାନଙ୍କୁ ରକ୍ଷା କରିବେ।
That time, that voice from the sky said that this Narayana will take the form of Ramchandra and he will destroy the demons.
କାହିଁକି ନା ଏ ମୁନି ତପସ୍ୟା କରିବାର ଉଦ୍ଦେଶ୍ୟ ହେଉଛି ବିଶ୍ୱମ୍ବର ଯେ ସେତେବେଳେ ରାବଣ ତାର ଏତେ ଉତ୍ପାତ ଆରମ୍ଭ ହୋଇଯାଇଥିଲା ମୁନି ଋଷିମାନଙ୍କର ସାଧୁ ସନ୍ତମାନଙ୍କର। ତେଣୁ ଏଇ ଉତ୍ପାତରୁ ମୁନି ଋଷି ସାଧୁମାନଙ୍କୁ ସୁରକ୍ଷା ଦେବା ପାଇଁ ସେଇ ନାରାୟଣ ନାମ ସାଧୁରେ ଜପ କଲେ।
So this Muni Vishwambara, he was doing this austerity. Why? Because at that time Ravana, he was doing so much atrocities and giving so much disturbances to the saintly persons. So to protect all of them, this Vishwambara Muni was doing this austerity, only chanting the name of Narayana.
ये रावण ब्रह्मांड द्वारा वर प्राप्त हवा जोकि इतने प्रभावशाली है यह किला कार्य हाथ से मरेगा नहीं, कार्य हाथ से मरेगा नहीं।
Ravana had gotten a boon from Brahmaji, such a great boon that he could not be killed by anyone.
ଏମିତି ଦେବତା ମାନେ ତାଙ୍କୁ ନିୟନ୍ତ୍ରଣ କରି ପାରିନଥିଲେ।
Even the devatas or demigods, they couldn't defeat him.
ସମସ୍ତ ଦେବତା ମାନେ ये ରାବଣଙ୍କର ଦାସତ୍ୱ ହେ ସ୍ୱୀକାର କରି ତାଙ୍କର ସେବା କରୁଥିଲେ।
Even the demigods, they had to become the servants of Ravana and serve him.
ରାବଣ ବ୍ରହ୍ମାଙ୍କ ଠାରୁ ଏଇ ବର ପ୍ରାପ୍ତ ହେଇଥିଲେ ଯେଉଁଥିଲାଗି ସେ ବର ପ୍ରଭାବ ତାଙ୍କ ନାଭିରେ ଥିଲା ଅମୃତ।
So Ravana had gotten such a boon from Brahma that in his navel he was having a nectar.
और ब्रह्मांड द्वारा एक तीर से प्राप्त है स्वर और सही स्वर यदि कहीं रावण से नाभि में प्रयोग करो सही स्वर द्वारा ही केवल रावण मृत्युवरण करेंगे। कौन से उपाय कौन से अस्त्र द्वारा रावण मृत्युवरण करेगा नहीं।
So the only way one can kill Ravana was by a special arrow. And only if that arrow will touch the navel of Ravana, then only he will die.
ये स्वर केवल रावण और तांकर पत्नी मंदादेवी दुईजन व्यतीत ये जगत आगे यही जानना थे से और सीक्रेट भाव जानना थे केवल विभीषण।
So this secret about this arrow being able to kill Ravana was only known by Ravana and his wife Mandadari and Vibhishana. No one else knew this.
ये रावण जहाँ 10टी मुंड थिला 20टी हाथ थिला किंतु से युद्ध क्षेत्र उपस्थित हेबे এই 10টি মুন্ড 20টি হাত প্রকটিত হইল।
So this Ravana, he was having 10 heads and 20 arms. Well,
ଯେତେବେଳେ ସେ ରାଜପ୍ରାସାଦରେ ତାଙ୍କର ପତ୍ନୀମାନଙ୍କ ସହିତ ରହିବ ସେତେବେଳେ ଗୋଟିଏ ମୁଣ୍ଡ ଦୁଇଟା।
but when this Ravana was with his wife in the palace, that time he was only having 1 head and 2 arms.
ରାବଣର ପତ୍ନୀମାନଙ୍କ ସଂଖ୍ୟା ଥିଲା 1000।
So Ravana was having 1000 wives.
କାହିଁକି ନା ସମଗ୍ର ତ୍ରିଭୁବନ ସେ ଦିଗ୍ବିଜୟରେ ବାହାରି ଯାଇଥିଲେ ଏବଂ ଯେଉଁଠାରେ ସବୁ ରାଜାମାନଙ୍କର ପତ୍ନୀମାନେ ଥିଲେ କନ୍ୟାମାନେ ଥିଲେ ସେ ରାଜାମାନଙ୍କୁ ପରାସ୍ତ କରି ସେମାନଙ୍କ କନ୍ୟା ପତ୍ନୀମାନଙ୍କୁ ସବୁ ଅପହରଣ କରି ନେଇଆସିଥିଲେ।
Why he was having 1,000 wives? Because when he went to do Digvijay, to challenge the other kings all over the world, that time he defeated so many kings and he took their daughters and their wives.
এই রানীমানଙ୍କର ମଧ୍ୟରୁ ପତ୍ନୀମାନଙ୍କର ମଧ୍ୟରେ କେବଳ ମୟଦାନଙ୍କର କନ୍ୟା ମନ୍ଦୋଦରୀ ପ୍ରମୁଖ।
So among the 1,000 wives, the chief wife was Mandodari.
ସେହିପରି ସେ ରାବଣ ସହିତ ଯୁଦ୍ଧ କରି କେହି ରାବଣକୁ ପରାସ୍ତ କରିପାରିବ ନାହିଁ।
So no one could challenge and defeat Ravana.
ଏମିତି କ'ଣ ସ୍ୱୟଂ ଭଗବାନ ରାମଚନ୍ଦ୍ର ଯେତେବେଳେ ରାବଣ ସହିତ ଯୁଦ୍ଧ କରୁଥିଲେ ଭଗବାନ ରାମଚନ୍ଦ୍ର ତାଙ୍କ ସ୍ୱର ଦ୍ୱାରା ରାବଣଙ୍କର ମୁଣ୍ଡ ଛେଦ କରିଦେଉଥିଲେ କିନ୍ତୁ ପରକ୍ଷଣେ ବ୍ରହ୍ମଙ୍କ ବର ଯୋଗୁଁ ପୁଣି ଆସି ଜୁଡ଼ି ଯାଉଥିଲେ।
Even when Ramchandra was fighting with Ravana and he shoot his arrow and cut the head of Ravana, immediately because of the boon of Brahma, the head again grew back.
भगवान रामचंद्र ଏହିପରି ରାବଣଙ୍କର ବାହୁ ସଂଚ୍ଛେଦ କରିଦେଉଥିଲେ କିନ୍ତୁ ପରକ୍ଷଣେ ସେ ବ୍ରହ୍ମଙ୍କ ବର ଯୋଗୁଁ ପୁଣି ଆସି ଜୁଡ଼ି ଯାଇଥିଲେ।
Even Ramchandra Bhagavan was cutting off the arms of Ravana, but because of the boon of Brahmaji, again the hands were going back.
ଏହିପରି ଭଗବାନ ରାମଚନ୍ଦ୍ର ରାବଣ ସହିତ ଯୁଦ୍ଧ କରି ରାବଣକୁ ପରାସ୍ତ କରି ପାରୁନଥିଲେ।
In this way, Bhagavan Ramchandra was fighting with Ravana, but he could not defeat him.
ସେତେବେଳେ ବିଭୀଷଣ ସେ ଯେହେତୁ ରାବଣଙ୍କ ଦ୍ୱାରା ବିତାଡ଼ିତ ହୋଇ ଭଗବାନ ରାମଚନ୍ଦ୍ରଙ୍କ ଶରଣାପନ୍ନ ହୋଇଥିଲେ କିନ୍ତୁ ସେ ବିଭୀଷଣ ଇଏ ଗୁପ୍ତ ରହସ୍ୟ କଥା ହନୁମାନଙ୍କ ପାଖକୁ ଯାଇ ଡାକିଥିଲେ।
So at that time, Vibhishana he left the camp of Ravana and had taken shelter of Bhagavan Ramchandra. At that time, Vibhishana told this secret about the secret arrow to Hanumanji.
तो हनुमान को कहले जे पर रावण को कौन उपाय के बद करि पारिबा नाही भगवान ये ब्रह्मा जी तांकर कोटे स्वर दैछन्ति सेई स्वर जदि तांकर नाभिर प्रयोग कराजिबो सेतेबेले सेई रावण निवात हबो कौन उपाय के निवात करि पारिबा नाही।
That time Vibhishana is telling Hanumanji that no one in any way can kill Ravana. The only way that he can be killed is by this special arrow given by Brahma, and if this arrow will hit the navel of Ravana, then only he will die.
तो हनुमान विभीषण ठारू ये समाचार प्राप्त है एक ज्योतिषी वेश धारण करी से सेतेबेले ए लंका रे भग जाए से समस्त भाग्य गणना करी कहि देउथे।
So after getting this information from Vibhishana, that time Hanuman he took the form of an astrologer. And he went to Lanka and he was going to each house and speaking about the future.
एक परि लंका रे जिते सब राक्षस मान थिले ए हनुमान के एक परफेक्ट गणना जो बहुत राक्षस मान अनुगामी हो गए।
So when Hanumanji took the form of an astrologer and when he was giving all the calculations, seeing the perfect calculations made of Hanumanji, so many Rakshasas or demons became so happy with him that many of them became his followers.
ये एमिति जाने ज्योतिषी थिले सेମାନଙ୍କୁ ଅତୀତର କଥା କହି ଦେଇ ପାରୁଥିଲେ ଭବିଷ୍ୟତର ମନୋଭାବ କହି ଦେଉଥିଲେ।
So that time the astrologers were so strong, they were able to predict the future and speak what happened in the past. That type of power they were having.
ଏମିତି ସମୟରେ ସେଇ ଜ୍ୟୋତିଷୀ ବେଶଧାରୀ ହନୁମାନ ଏ ମନ୍ଦୋଦରୀଙ୍କ ପାଖକୁ ଆସି ପହଞ୍ଚିଥିଲେ।
That time this Hanuman, who has taken the form of an astrologer, had reached to Mandodari, the wife of Ravana.
मन्दोदरी ଏହିପରି ହନୁମାନଙ୍କୁ ସ୍ୱାଗତ ଜାଣିଲେ ହନୁମାନ ସେ ଜ୍ୟୋତିଷ ହିସାବରେ ତାଙ୍କୁ ସ୍ୱାଗତ ଜଣାଇ ଉତ୍ତମ ଆସନରେ ବସାଇଲେ ଏହିପରି ଯଥାଯୋଗ୍ୟ ସମ୍ମାନ କଲେ।
That time, Mandodari, not knowing that this astrologer is actually Hanuman, she welcomed him and gave her a high seat to sit on and gave him the proper respects.
ଆଉ ସେ ଭବିଷ୍ୟତବାଣୀ କରିଛନ୍ତି ହନୁମାନ ଯେ ହେ ରାଣୀ ତୁମର ସ୍ୱାମୀକୁ କେହି ବଧ କରିପାରିବ ନାହିଁ, କାହିଁକିନା ବ୍ରହ୍ମାଜୀ ଏହିପରି ଗୋଟେ ସ୍ୱର ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି, ସେଇ ସ୍ୱର ଯେତେବେଳେ ତାଙ୍କର ନାଭିର ପ୍ରେତର ନ ଯାଉଛି ସେ ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ ତୁମର ସ୍ୱାମୀ କେବେ ହେଲେ ମରିବ ନାହିଁ।
That time, this astrologer who is actually Hanuman is telling to the queen, "Hey queen, your husband will never be defeated by anyone because he has gotten the benediction or boon from Brahmaji. And the only way to kill him is by this arrow when it touches his navel."
କିନ୍ତୁ ତୁମର ସ୍ୱାମୀ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ରାମଙ୍କ ସହିତ ଯୁଦ୍ଧରେ ରତ ଅଛନ୍ତି, ତେଣୁ ତୁମେ ଅତି ସାବଧାନରେ ସେଇ ବାଣ ଗୁପ୍ତ ଭାବରେ ରଖିଦିଅ।
So that time, Hanuman is telling, the astrologer is telling that now your husband Ravana is fighting with Ramchandra. So now you should go and hide this arrow in a secret place.
ଏ ଜ୍ୟୋତିଷୀକୁ ହନୁମାନ ଏହିପରି କଥାରେ ମନ୍ଦୋଦରୀ ବୁଦ୍ଧି ଭ୍ରଷ୍ଟ ହେଇଯାଇଥିଲା। ସେ ସେତେବେଳେ ତ ଏ ତ ସ୍ୱର ଅତି ସୁଗତ ଭାବରେ ଏଠାରେ ରଖାଯାଇଛି, ପୁଣି କେଉଁଠାରେ ପୁଣି ସୁଗତ ଭାବରେ ରଖାଯାଏ।
So after hearing from Hanuman what he was speaking, that time Mandodari started to think, already we have kept the arrow in a secret place, in a protected place. Why again he is saying that we should protect it?
ଯେତେବେଳେ ଏ କଥା ପ୍ରକାଶ ହେଇଗଲା, ହନୁମାନ ସାଙ୍ଗେ ଜ୍ୟୋତିଷ ବେଶରେ ନିଜ ରୂପ ପ୍ରକଟ କରି ସେ ଯେଉଁଠାରେ ସୁଗୁପ୍ତ ଭାବରେ ରଖାଯାଇଥିଲା ସେ ସ୍ୱର ସେ ଖମ୍ବାକୁ ଭାଙ୍ଗିକିରି ତାର ଭିତରେ ନେଇ ଜୟ ଶ୍ରୀରାମ କରି ଯୁଦ୍ଧଭୂମିରେ ଆସି ଉପସ୍ଥିତ ହେଇଗଲେ। ଭଗବାନ ରାମଚନ୍ଦ୍ର ହାତରେ ସେଇ ରାବଣଙ୍କ ମୃତ୍ୟୁ ସ୍ୱର ଦେଇଥିଲେ।
That time when Mandodari expressed that already is in a safe place and indicated where it is, immediately Hanuman, he gave up his form and he assumed his Hanuman form again. He broke the comfort. This arrow was inside a pillar, in the shape of a pillar. So immediately Hanuman broke it and he said Jai Ram and took the arrow and left.
भगवान रामचंद्र यही रावण के मृत्यु बाण में से रावण नाड़ी को लक्ष्य करी जिते प्रयोग करले से स्वर द्वारा ये जो नाभिर रावण के नाभिर अमृत थिला ये ना अमृत सब शोषित हो गला आ से बाण द्वारा रावण मृत्यु बाण करी धराशायी है।
So Hanuman, he gave this arrow to Ramchandra, and by this arrow poking, piercing Ravana's navel, all the Amrita came out, and in this way when it was all gone, this Ravana died.
All the nectar absorbed
all this nectar was absorbed by that arrow, and in this way Ravana died.
ये लीला माध्यम आम देखा पाचे हनुमान किपरि असाधारण बुद्धि थी।
So from this we can see how extraordinary intelligence Hanumanji was having.
ସେଥିଲାଗି ଆମେ ସେ ହନୁମାନଙ୍କ ପ୍ରଣାମ ମନ୍ତ୍ର ଏଇ କଥା କହୁଥିଲେ ମନୋଜବଂ ମାରୁତତୁଲ୍ୟବେଗଂ जितेन्द्रिय बुद्धिमतं वरिष्ठं वातात्मजं वनरजूभावुकं श्रीरामदूतं शरणं प्रपद्ये यत्र यत्र गदावकीर्तनं तत्र तत्र गीतमस्तकाञ्जलिं बाष्पवारि परिपूर्णलोचनं मारुतिं नमत राक्षसान्तकम्। ये प्रणाम मंत्र रे एठारे कहा जाउछि केवल से कथा कहबी जितेन्द्रिय बुद्धिमतं वरिष्ठं ଯେତେ ବୁଦ୍ଧିମାନ ବ୍ୟକ୍ତି ଅଛନ୍ତି ବୁଦ୍ଧିମାନ ବ୍ୟକ୍ତି ମାନଙ୍କ ମଧ୍ୟରୁ वरिष्ठ श्रेष्ठ बुद्धिमान व्यक्ति होते हनुमान.
So Maharaj he recited the invocation mantra or obeisances mantra of Hanuman. In the mantra we find that Hanuman is describing that Hanuman is being described as of all the intelligent persons, the best intelligent person is Hanuman.
हनुमान अंदर के हनुमानके कहार अवतार शिवंकर अवतार हनुमान शिव शक्तिंकर अवतार अर्थात हनुमान होते रुद्र तांकर शक्ति पार्वती पार्वती होते हनुमान को लैंजर तेणु ये शिव शक्ति समन्वय ये हनुमान रूपे आगे होते भगवान रामचंद्र के लीला सार्थ करता क्यों लगी ये जगत रे राक्षस मानकर विशेषकर रावण कुंभकर्ण तो उपद्रव बहुत बढ़ जाइला तेणु से राक्षस को संहार करने भगवान रामचंद्र के सहित भगवान के भक्त शिव हनुमान रूप आविर्भूत.
So Hanuman ji he is actually Shivaji's avatar. And he is the incarnation of Shivaji's Shakti, and his tail is the incarnation of Lakshmi Devi. And why they came? Because Bhagavan Ramchandra, to help his pastimes, therefore Bhagavan, our Shivaji, came in the form of Hanuman to help the pastime of Rama to kill Ravana, Kumbhakarna, all these demons who were giving so much trouble to everyone.
आमे देखिबा रावण से अन्य कई न थे से थिला भगवान के एक महान भक्त व्यक्ति पर वैकुंठ तेणु से चारि कुमारन को तर अभिशाप प्राप्त है ये जगत का आशिचंती क्यों थिला कि भगवान के सहित युद्ध करी भगवान को युद्ध रस आचरण करे.
So actually this Ravana is actually a great bhakta. Why? Actually they are the gatekeepers of Vaikuntha, Jai Vijay. So because they got this curse from the four Kumaras, therefore they came into this material world so that Bhagavan can experience the Yuddha Rasa or the mellow of battle.
ते जय विजय थिले जो माने वैकुंठ द्वार पार भगवान विष्णुकर द्वार दर्शन जो ग्रहण होते ये जय विजय से माने ये चारि कुमारों के द्वारा अभिशाप प्राप्त है तीन जन्म ये असुर जन्म प्राप्त है.
So the gatekeepers of Vaikuntha, Jai Vijay, they got the curse from the Kumaras such that they will get 3 births in this material world in the dynasty of demons.
इधर सेवन को ऑप्शन दिया गया दिला यदि असुर हिसाब से आशिले 3 जन्म और यदि भक्त रूप में आशिले तो 7 जन्म.
So at that time they had an option. If they will come into this world in the lineage of demons, then they only have to come 3 times. But if they will come in the lineage of the devotees, then they have to come to the material world 7 times.
तो भगवान नारायण जय विजय को एक कथा कहते तुम्हें माने यदि यही अपराध जो ये चारि कुमार नंद तुम्हें माने इधारे प्रतिबंधक हिसाब भीतर की पैसा के देव न थे यही अपराध जो ब्राह्मण कुमार नंद अभिशाप द्वारा तुम्हें मर्त जगत की जीवा के हो किंतु तुम्हें माने यदि मोर भक्त रूप में यदि जीव तार 7 जन्म लगे और यदि शत्रु रूप आचरण करेगा तार 3 जन्म लगे.
That time Bhagavan Narayana, he was telling to Jai Vijay that since you have gotten the curse from the Kumaras for not letting them enter, so now you will have to appear in the material world. So now you have a choice. If you will come as an enemy to me, then you will have to take 3 births. But if you will come as a devotee of mine, then you will have to take 7 births.
तो ये ठारे जय विजय भगवान को इतने बड़े भक्त थिले से माने चिंता करना हमें कहीं की भक्त रूप जीवा 7 जन्म कहीं तो अपेक्षा करें অতি শীঘ্র আমি এটাকে ফেরি আসি তিনি সেমানে চয়েস করে নেলে আমি তিনজন অসুখ প্রাপ্ত হয়ে শীঘ্র ইয়ে অভিশাপের মুক্ত হয়ে তিনি এটাকে ফেরি আসি
That time, Jay Vijay, they were actually great devotees of Lord. At that time, they thought, why we will take 7 birds in the form of a bhakta? Rather, if we take 3 birds, then very quickly we can come back to our Lord. So they decided to take these 3 birds as demons.
এখানে একটা প্রশ্ন উঠি পারে তিনি জন্ম আসলে যদি কাহিনী দেওয়া গেল
So here a question may arise, why 3 times birth as a demon?
এই প্রসঙ্গে কোয়া যায় যে যেতেବେଳେ চারি কুমার সনক সনন্দ সনাতন সনত কুমার এই বৈকুণ্ঠকে আসছিল ভগবান নারায়ণকে দর্শন କରିବା ପାଇଁ ଏମାନେ ଗେଟ୍ କିପାର ଭିତରେ ସେମାନଙ୍କର ଭିତରକୁ ଛାଡ଼ିଲାନି ଉପରନ୍ତୁ ସେମାନଙ୍କ ହାତରେ ଚାବୁ ଥିଲା ଚାବୁ ଦ୍ୱାରା 3 ଥର ପ୍ରହାର କରିଥିଲେ ପ୍ରହାର ହିଟ୍ ହିଟିଂ
Kumar.
Three times.
Kumar.
Yeah.
Achha. So Maharaj is explaining that when the 4 Kumaras went to enter the gates of Vaikuntha, that time Jay and Vijay beat them 3 times.
এই অপরাধ জন্য তিনি জন্ম অসহজ
Because of this, they got 3 times birth as demons.
এইপରି ଭାବରେ ଆମେ ଦେଖିବା ପ୍ରଥମେ ଏମାନେ ଆସିଥିଲେ ହିରଣ୍ୟାକ୍ଷ ହିରଣ୍ୟକଶିପ
So the first time they came as demons was in the form of Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu.
ହିରଣ୍ୟାକ୍ଷ ହିରଣ୍ୟକଶିପର କ୍ରୋଧ ଭାବ ଏ ଭଗବାନଙ୍କ ସହିତ ଯୁଦ୍ଧ କରି ଭଗବାନଙ୍କୁ ବୀର ଶାସନ କରେ ବୀର ରସ
So in this form of Hiranyakashipu and Hiranyaksha, they were always very angry. And by this they allowed the Lord to experience Virya Rasa or
হিরো হিরো
Veera Rasa. Veera Rasa. Better.
মেল
Better. Veera political. It is the Veera.
বীর বীর রস মেল হিরো হ্যাঁ
Yuddha Rasa same. Like battle. Like fighting. Battle of fighting.
এইপରି ଆମେ ଦେଖିବା ଭଗବାନ କୃଷ୍ଣ ହେଉଛି ସମସ୍ତ ରସର ଉତ୍ସ ତେଣୁ ତାଙ୍କୁ କୁହାଯାଏ ଅଖିଳ ରସାମୃତ ସିନ୍ଧୁ ଅର୍ଥାତ୍ କେତେ ପ୍ରକାର ରସ ଅଛି 12 ପ୍ରକାର ରସ 12 ପ୍ରକାର ରସକୁ 2 ଭାଗରେ ଭାଗ କରାଯାଉଛି ଏକ ପ୍ରାଇମେରୀ ଆଉ ସେକେଣ୍ଡାରୀ ये पाइए मुख्य एवं गौण हिसाब तो मुख्य रस होती आचरण शांत दास सत्व वात्सल्य मधुर ये 5टी मुख्य रस आओ 7टी गौण सेकेंडरी मेल अद्भुत करुण हास्य रौद्र वीर भयानक दिवस तो 7टी गौण रस मधुर गोटे रस होती वीर रस फाइटिंग
So Bhagavan Krishna, he is the source of all the mellows. And in the mellows there are 12 mellows, 5 are primary, 7 are secondary. The primary rasas are Santa, Dasya, Sakya, Vatsalya and Madhurya. And in the secondary mellow, Karuna, Hasya, Adhuta, Veera, Karuna, Raudra, Bhayanaka, Vibhatsa.
7টি গৌণ রস মধ্যে গোটিয়ে রস হচ্ছে বীর রস
So in this one of the 7 secondary rasas, one of the rasa is Veera Rasa.
ତେଣୁ ଭଗବାନଙ୍କ ମଧ୍ୟରୁ ଇଏ ବୀର ଶାସନ କରିବା ଲୋଭ ଜାତ ହେଇଯାଏ ଭଗବାନଙ୍କ ମଧ୍ୟରୁ ବୀର ଶାସନ କରିବା ଲୋଭ ଜାତ ହେଇଯାଏ
So Bhagavan, he developed this desire to relish this heroism level.
ତେଣୁ ଭଗବାନଙ୍କ ଇଚ୍ଛାରେ ଏହିପରି 4 କୁମାରଙ୍କ ଦ୍ୱାରା ଜୟ ବିଜୟଙ୍କୁ ଅଭିଶପ୍ତ କରାଯାଏ
So because of this desire of Bhagavan, therefore the Kumaras came and gave this curse to Jay and Vijay.
କାହିଁକିନା ଭଗବାନଙ୍କ ମଧ୍ୟରୁ ଯେଉଁ ବୀର ରସ ଆସକ୍ତିର ଲୋଭ ଜାତ ହେଇଥିଲା ସେହିପରି ସମକକ୍ଷ ବୀର ଇଏ ବ୍ରହ୍ମାଣ୍ଡ ମଧ୍ୟରେ କେହି ନଥିଲା କାହିଁକିନା ଜୀବ କେବେ ହେଲେ ସାଧାରଣ ଜୀବ କେବେ ହେଲେ এই ভগবান সহ যুদ্ধ করি ভগবানকে বিনাশ আশীর্বাদ করাই পারিব না তেমনি যুদ্ধ করিবার গেলে সমকক্ষ ব্যক্তির আবশ্যক তেমনি সমকক্ষ ব্যক্তি অন্যকেই হইতে পারিব না নিজ ভক্ত ব্যক্তি
So when Bhagavan had developed this desire to relish this mellow of heroism, at that time in this universe, in all the universe, there was no one who was equal to him, who could allow him to relish that mellow. Therefore, who can help him relish that mellow? Someone who is on equal level. And who is that? That is only his own bhakta, who will help him to relish this mellow.
ये ब्रह्मांड एपरि ब्रह्मा जी शिवजी मत इंद्र मत एपरि युद्ध करी भगवान के विनाश आचरण कराई पारिबा नहीं
Even Brahmaji, Shivaji, Indra, they cannot fight with Bhagavan and allow him to relish this mellow of heroism.
ब्रह्मा जी तो केवल युद्ध करिबा नहीं
Brahmaji will never do this fighting.
केवल शिवजी और इंद्र
Only Shivaji and Indra he does this fighting.
ये समकक्ष होई पारिबा नहीं भगवान के सहित
But they cannot come to the same level of Bhagavan.
तेणु भगवान निजेर लोक अर्थात वैकुंठ द्वार पर ये जय विजय मानकु ब्राह्मण मंत्र कर उपसक्त कराए ये कुल असुर चंद्र नेतृत्व कराए
Therefore Bhagavan by his arrangement he made the Kumaras give the curse to Jay and Vijay who were his gatekeepers in Vaikuntha to come to this world in the form of demons.
तेणु सही जय विजय ये जगत को प्रथम आशे थे एक कोरी हिरण्यकशिपु
So this Jay Vijay they first came as Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu.
तेणु हिरण्यकशिपु को वध करते भगवान वराह रूप धारण करे
So the Lord he killed Hiranyaksha taking the form of Lord Varaha.
हिरण्यक वराह मत एक कोरी संघर्ष है गेला युद्ध है गेला एक कोरी हिरण्यक भगवान के साथ युद्ध करी भगवान के वीर शासन करे
So Lord Varaha and Hiranyaksha were fighting, and in this way Hiranyaksha allowed Lord Varaha to experience this Veera Rasa.
तेई पर भावना में देखिवा ये हिरण्यकशिपु को वध करिया पाए भगवान कृष्ण आशीले नरसिंह रूप धारण करे
So to kill Hiranyakashipu, Bhagavan Krishna came in the form of Nrsimhadev.
तो नरसिंह रूप रे आशी भगवान हिरण्यकशिपु सहित युद्ध करी एक कोरी से वीर शासन करे
So in this way Bhagavan came in the form of Nrsimhadev and fought with Hiranyakashipu, and in this way he was relishing this Veera Rasa.
एवं भगवान नृसिंहदेव मंदिर इतने क्रोध जात है जाए केला कहीं ना हिरण्यकशिपु ब्रह्मांड में गौरव प्राप्त है जैसे दिने मरेगा नहीं रात्रि मरेगा नहीं जले मरेगा नहीं स्थले मरेगा नहीं अंतरिक्ष मरेगा नहीं ब्रह्मांड का द्वारा सृष्ट कौनसी जीवन प्राप्त मरेगा नहीं एवं कौनसी अस्त्र द्वारा मरेगा
So that time Nrsimhadev he was showing so much anger because this Hiranyakashipu he had gotten a boon that he cannot die in the day, he cannot die in the night, he cannot die on the ground, he cannot die in the sky. So in this way many conditions were there that he cannot die.
कौनसी मनुष्य हाथ में मरेगा नहीं कौनसी पशु हाथ में मरेगा
He cannot die in the hands of an animal, he cannot die in the hands of a human.
तो भगवान एमिति गोटे रूप नहीं आसीले मनुष्य नहंतु किंवा पशु नहंतु
Therefore Bhagavan he came in a form that he is neither a human nor is he an animal, rather he is both.
तेई परी भगवान एक परी एक रूप धारण करवे केला जेते लागी से पशु नहंतु कि मनुष्य नहंतु उपरंतु से पशु और मनुष्य समान तेई परी पुनी दिनेर नहीं रात्रि नहीं जले नहीं स्थले नहीं तेई परी सब कंडीशन रखा करी एक परी एक रूप में आसीले এই অবস্থায় সে হিরণ্যকশিপু বিনা অস্ত্রে অর্থাৎ মুখ দ্বারা হাতের লোক মুখ অস্ত্র গণনা নয় এইগুলি মুখ দ্বারা তার বজ্রতুল্য বক্ষ বিদীর্ণ করতে
So Bhagavan Nrsimhadev, adhering to all the conditions of Brahmaji's boon, that Hiranyakashipu cannot die in water, he cannot die in air, he cannot die on the ground, he cannot die in the day, he cannot die in the night, he cannot die by any weapon, by any human or by any animal. So he arranged in such a way that Bhagavan Nrsimhadev, he with his nails tore this great chest of Hiranyakashipu and killed him.
तेईपरी हिरण्यकशिपु जितने संहार करले हिरण्यकशिपुर हजार सब अनुगामी सशस्त्र धारण करे आछिले भगवान नृसिंहदेव आक्रमण करे.
That time when Hiranyakashipu is being killed, all thousands and thousands of followers of Hiranyakashipu came to attack Nrsimhadev
with
arrows.
इतिलागे भगवान के मध्य बहुत क्रोध जाता है.
So seeing this, Bhagavan Nrsimhadev became more and more angry.
यही पर भगवान समस्त को संहार करे.
In this way, Nrsimhadev killed all of them.
यही संहार करे जो सर्वदा एंग्री मूड रो अवस्था में.
Because he killed so many of them, he was constantly in anger.
आओ कहीं प्रतिद्वंदी न थे. आओ भगवान के नरसिंहदेव के सहित प्रतिद्वंदी न थे.
So there was no against. So there was no rival for Nrsimhadev.
एमिति समाज समस्त देवता माने शेर राशि उपस्थित है.
At that time, all the demigods came before Bhagavan.
किंतु भगवान के उग्र रूप को देखी ये साहस करे तांको पाकु का स्तुति करे पारेला ना.
Seeing the ferocious mood of Bhagavan, no one dared to come forward to give any prayers to him.
एमिति को शिवजी डर जाए थे.
In this way, even Shivaji was afraid.
ब्रह्मा जी डर जाए थे.
Brahmaji was afraid.
इंद्रादि देवता माने के कथा.
So what to speak about Indra and the other devatas?
एमिति को माता लक्ष्मी देवी शेर राशि उपस्थित है.
That time, even Mother Lakshmi, she came.
लक्ष्मी देवी से मन में चिंता करते हुए मुझ स्वामी पर एक बार रूप किया पूर्व के दर्शन करना था.
That time, Lakshmi Devi, she is thinking, I have never seen such a ferocious form of my own husband.
लक्ष्मी देवी मात्र डर जाए थे.
So Lakshmi Devi also was showing some fear.
लेकिन भगवान के केमिति प्रसन्न करी हवा एमिति समय रे ब्रह्मा जी जेते ब्रह्मांड आदि कवि तंकर ये बुद्धि रे कथा आसले भगवान जहां को लगे अवतीर्ण है छथि यदि तांकु पठन जीव तारे भगवान के उग्ररू ये दूर है जो सत्र सोमवार को प्रकट है.
That time, Brahmaji, who is the Adi Kavi or the first poet of this universe, he thought that for whose reason Nrsimhadev came, if that person will go to Nrsimhadev, then Nrsimhadev will become calm.
इतिरागी ब्रह्मा जी प्रहलाद 507 वर्ष रे बालक ताकि मेरे वत्स तुम्हें जाए भगवान को ये प्रसन्न करो.
That time Brahmaji is telling to 7 years old Prahlad Maharaj that you please go and calm down and please Nrsimhadev.
प्रहलाद निर्भीक. प्रहलाद was fearless.
Prahlad was fearless.
प्रहलाद एक बारी जाए भगवान के चरण में प्रणत है भगवान को उग्र रूप अवतरित है गया सेता भगवान शास्त्र प्रहलाद को उठेगी मुझे कोले रे बसे.
That time when Prahlad Maharaj fell at the feet of Nrsimhadev, immediately this ferocious form of Nrsimhadev disappeared, and immediately with his own arms Nrsimhadev brought and put Prahlad Maharaj on his own lap.
अब भगवान नरसिंहदेव पितृ स्वरूप प्रहलाद की वात्सल्य भाव स्नेह करते आपका मुद्दे हाथ लगे.
That time Nrsimhadev, putting Prahlad Maharaj in his lap, he started to stroke the head of Prahlad Maharaj in the mood of parenthood.
तो भगवान नरसिंहदेव वात्सल्य ये पितृ स्वरूप वात्सल्य भाव से जो आनंद पाद तार शतगुण अधिक आनंद तांकर कोले रे बसी प्रहलाद उपभोग करते.
That time Nrsimhadev was getting some pleasure in this mellow of fatherhood, but he observed that Prahlad Maharaj was getting 1,000 times more happiness receiving this fatherly love from Nrsimhadev.
ଏଇଠି ଭଗବାନଙ୍କ ମତେ ଲୋଭ ଜାତ ହେଇଯାଇଛି।
Seeing this, Lord developed greed.
या ପରେ ଯଦି କୌଣସି ଅବତାର ରୂପ ଧାରଣ କରି ଆସିବାକୁ ହୁଏ ଆଉ କେବେ ହେଲେ ପିତାମାତା ଛାଡ଼ି ଆସିବେ ନାହିଁ, ପିତାମାତାଙ୍କୁ କେନ୍ଦ୍ର କରି ଆସିବେ।
That time Bhagavan decided that if I will appear again, I will make sure that I will come with father and mother.
ये नृसिंह अवतार ये प्रथम भगवान के मतलब लोभ जाते हैं।
So this father and mother desire came first from Nrsimhadev Bhagavan.
या पूर्व में जितो अवतार को धारण करे आश्चर्य मत्स्य कूर्म वराह एवं नरसिंह पटु ये पितामाता छाड़ी ये आदि थे।
Before Nrsimhadev, Matsya, Kurma, Varaha and Nrsimhadev, he was never accepting father and mother. But after the Nrsimhadev avatar, he always accepted father and mother.
यही परी हमें संत पर कहवा ये भगवान नरसिंहदेव मंत्र प्रथम ये गोटे लोभ जात है जाइतिला तापर सेही भगवान जेतबेले राम अवतार में आसिले पितामाता केंद्र करी से ताकर मते दुईटी लोभ जात है जाइतिला सेही भगवान तार परवर्ती अवतार में विष्णु स्वरूप में आसिले से ताकर मते तीनटी लोभ जात है।
So now in the form of Nrsimhadev, he developed one type of desire, greed, and then next he came in the form of Ramchandra, having father and mother, and in this avatar he developed two greeds. And in the next avatar he developed three types of greed in Krishna Leela.
तो ये नृसिंह अवतार समस्त जाने छंती से पितामाता केंद्र पर आशीर्वाद दिले तो पितामाता केंद्र पर आशीर्वाद यही लोग जाते हैं पितामाता को पुराने प्रश्न की भी आनंद से आनंद उपभोग करिया।
So in Nrsimhadev avatar, one type of greed came that he wants to come and appear having father and mother so that he can relish this rasa of being a child and get this vatsalya rasa.
और से रामचंद्र रूप में आशीले रामचंद्र स्वरूप संकर मध्य दुईटी लोग जाते हैं।
So when he came in the form of Ramchandra, then he developed two types of greed.
जेतबेले रावण आसी सीता को अपहरण कर नहीं गले और राम लक्ष्मण सीता अन्वेषण कर दंडकार वन को आसी प्रस्तुत हो गले सेटर 60,000 मुनि से मने तपस्या करते से माने जेतबेले रामचंद्र को नवदुर्गा दल स्वामी रूप देखिले से मन को मध्य कांता भाव जाता है ये।
So that night in Ram Leela, when Ravana kidnapped Sita Devi, and when Ramchandra and Lakshmana came to the forest of Dandakaranya, there were 60,000 sages, and all of them seeing the Shama Rupa of Ramchandra, they developed desire to be his lover.
तेने से मुनि ऋषि माने रामचंद्र को देखी से माने पहले हमें आपन तो पति रूपे ग्रहण करे आपण चाहत छथिन पति रूपे हमन मन को मनोवासना पूर्ण करो।
That time the 60,000 sages spoke to Ramchandra that we have all developed a desire to accept you as our husband. So please fulfill our desire.
भगवान रामचंद्र उत्तर देले बहुत मर्यादा पुरुषोत्तम वेद मर्यादा स्थापन करे आछि तेनु मु तुम केबेले पत्नी रूपे ग्रहण करी पारिबे नाही तेबे मु नेक्स्ट जेतेबेले कृष्ण स्वरूप आछिबी सेतेबेले तुम मन कोन करिवो तपस्या करी गोपी गृहरे गोपी रूपे जेते जन्म लाभ करिवो से तुम मन की मनोवासना पूर्ण।
That time Ramchandra, he is replying to the sages that now I have come to establish the Vedic etiquette. I am the incarnation of Vedic etiquette, so I cannot fulfill your desire now. However, you do your tapasya in the next form when I come as Bhagavan Krishna. By your tapasya, you will all be born in the houses of the gopis and take form of gopis, and in the Krishna Leela, your desire will be fulfilled. Because now in this incarnation as Ram, I am एक means I can only accept one wife.
ये रामचंद्र जो मतरू ये लोग जाते हैं ऐतिला किंतु सेटा पूर्ण करे जैसे कृष्ण अवतार को आसे ये प्रथम लोक और गोटे लोक विभीषण सुग्रीव शाखा रूप में अंतरंग भाव मिशी पालन करे।
So this is the first greed which Ramchandra developed, that he will only enjoy accept his rishis in the next birth as in Krishna Leela. And the second type of greed was this: he was not able to be very close in friendly relationship with Sugriva and Vibhishana. So he developed this second type of greed.
कहीं भगवान रामचंद्र मध्य ये रस माने 2.5 रस
In the form of Ramchandra Mahaprabhu,
ये 2.5 रस नारायण रामचंद्र के मध्य ये रस थिला कौन ये सखरस हा जेटा कि संभ्रम सक विश्रम सक ये रामचंद्र के मध्य नथिला एवं पुनि माधुर्य रस स्वाकीय रस परकीय रस रामचंद्र स्वरूप नथिला।
in Ramchandra avatar, he was only able to relish the friendly manner in sambrahma, means with some awe and reverence, not in closeness, vishrama. And also he was having madhurya rasa, but sokya, means wedded love, but not paramour love.
तो राम अवतार रे ये विभीषण सुग्रीव भगवान से सख भाव किंतु सख भाव हेले भी केवल एका साथी भोजन कर पार नथिले एका साथी रे प्रयास कर पार नथिले एका साथी रे माने कौन शयन भी कर पार नथिले एका साथी रे चली पार नथिले।
So although Vibhishana and Sugriva were in friendly marriage with Ramchandra, but they were not able to eat with him, they were not able to joke with him, lie down with him, play with him. So this was the condition.
Yeah. ये सुग्रीव विभीषण से माने जदियो चिंता करते जे भगवान रामचंद्र से माने सख भाव किंतु से माने अंतरंग भाव रे मिशी पार नथिले से माने सर्वदा संभ्रम भाव रे दूर रहते काहे से माने चिंता करते जे कष्ट चलिबे दैव वशत हमर पाद यदि भगवान के देह स्पर्श हे जीव ताले महान अपराध है।
That time Sugriva, Vibhishana, they were in friendly manner with Ramchandra, but they were never able to be very close with Ramchandra. Why? Because they even couldn't walk with him together. Why? They had this fear that if we will walk together with Ramchandra, maybe our leg will touch his leg and this will become a great offense.
Then ये अवतार रे ये संभ्रम शक्ति।
So in this avatar, it is called Sambrahma Sakya, or friendship with awe and reverence.
अति अंतरंग भाव विषय पाए ये तांकर मध्य जो लोग जाते देला सेही लोग चरितार्थ करिया पाए सेही रामचंद्र जते बड़े कृष्ण स्वरूप रे आसिले सेते शाखा मान सहित एका साथे खेला करिवा खेलुथिबे एका साथे भोजन करिथिबे ये उच्चिष्ट तांकर पाटी देले से तांकर उच्चिष्ट यार पाटी देले एई कोई अति अंतरंग भाव रे मिशुथिबे।
So at that time Ramchandra, he developed this desire for Vishrama Sakya, or friendship mellow with closeness. So in the next avatar, when he came as Bhagavan Krishna, he was able to do this with his gopas. They were feeding each other, they were playing together, they were taking the remnants of each other and feeding with each other.
तेनु कृष्ण और बलराम के मध्य जिते बड़े ग्रुप हिसाब से खेले थे कंडीशन हो जो माने विजेता ये खेल विजेता प्राप्त हुए से माने ये जो माने हरि हुए से माने स्कंदर आरंभ करे।
So even they were playing, the group of Krishna and group of Balaram, they had this condition that who will win, the loser will carry the winner on their shoulders.
एक खेलवा समय में देखा कृष्ण को ग्रुप हारी गया।
In this way, Krishna's group actually lost.
সেই পূর্ব শর্ত অনুসারে বলরামଙ୍କ ପାଟିରେ ଯେଉଁମାନେ ଥିଲେ ସେଇମାନେ କୃଷ୍ଣ ସ୍କନ୍ଧରେ ଆରମ୍ଭ।
So according to the condition, now Krishna had to carry the Balaram's group.
ଏ ଶାଖାମାନେ କହିଲେ ତୁମେ କ'ଣ ବଡ଼ ଲୋକ, ତୁମେ ଆମେ ସମାନ।
That time,
ତୁମେ କ'ଣ ବଡ଼, ଏଠାରେ ଖେଳିବା ପାଇଁ ଆସିଛ, କିନ୍ତୁ ତୁମେ ଆଉ ମୁଁ ହେଉଛି ସମାନ।
that time the Sakhas or the Gopas are telling to Krishna, you are not greater. Since you have come to play with us, you and I are now on equal platform.
ତେଣୁ ଶାଖାମାନେ କେବେ ଚିନ୍ତା କରିନଥିଲେ ଯେ ଭଗବାନ।
The Sakhas or the Gopas, they never thought that Krishna is the supreme Lord.
ୟା ସ୍କନ୍ଧରେ ଯଦି ମୁଁ ଆରମ୍ଭ କରିବି, ମୋର ପାଦ ତାଙ୍କର ବକ୍ଷ ସ୍ପର୍ଶ ହେବ, ଇଏ ଭୟ ସେମାନଙ୍କୁ ନଥିଲା।
The Gopas, the Sakhas, they had no fear that, oh, when I will sit on the shoulders of Krishna, my feet will touch his chest. They had no fear like that.
କାରଣ ପୁରୀ ଭଜନ ସମୟରେ ପୁରୀର ଭୋଜନ ଏଇ ପିକନିକ ସମୟରେ ଇଏ ଶାଖାମାନେ ସେମାନଙ୍କ ମାତା ସବୁ ଯାହା ସବୁ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ଖିଆପିଆ କରିବା ପାଇଁ ପ୍ରଥମେ ଶାଖା ପାଟିରେ ଚାଖି ହେଉଥିବ, ଯାହା ସୁସ୍ୱାଦୁ ହେବ ସେ ଉଚ୍ଛିଷ୍ଟ ନେଇ କୃଷ୍ଣଙ୍କ ପାଟିରେ ଦେବ। ଶାଖା ସୁସ୍ୱାଦୁ ତୁମେ ଟିକେ ଗ୍ରହଣ କର।
So the Sakhas and Krishna were having picnic, and what happens is all the boys will bring the different food items prepared by their mothers. So what they will do is they will first taste which is tasting very nicely. They will bite first, and when they feel that this is really delicious, that time they will take their remnants and feed it to Krishna.
ये କହିବାର ଉଦ୍ଦେଶ୍ୟ ହେଉଛି ରାମଲୀଳାରେ ଯେ ଦୁଇ ପ୍ରକାର ଲୋକ ଜାତ ହେଇଥିଲା, ସେଇ ଲୋକ ଚରିତ୍ର ଥିଲା କୃଷ୍ଣ ସ୍ୱରୂପ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆସିଲେ।
So why we are saying is that the two types of greed which Ramchandra developed, he was able to fulfill it in the incarnation of Bhagavan Krishna.
କୃଷ୍ଣ ହେଉଛନ୍ତି ପୂର୍ଣ୍ଣ ପୁରୁଷୋତ୍ତମ ଭଗବାନ, ପୂର୍ଣ୍ଣ ପୁରୁଷୋତ୍ତମ ଭଗବାନ।
Bhagavan Krishna
He
is
is the supreme-
complete and the supreme one.
ପୂର୍ଣ୍ଣ ପୁରୁଷୋତ୍ତମ ଭଗବାନ ହୋଇ ସୁଦ୍ଧା ତଥାପି ତାଙ୍କର ତିନୋଟି ଲୋଭ ଜାତ ହୋଇଯାଇଥିଲା। କୃଷ୍ଣ ଲୀଳା ଯାହା ଅପୂର୍ଣ୍ଣ ଥିଲା।
Even Bhagavan Krishna, although he is completely complete, still in his pastime as Bhagavan Krishna, he developed three types of greed.
ଯଦ୍ୟପି କୃଷ୍ଣ ସର୍ବଜ୍ଞ सब କିଛି ଜାଣନ୍ତି, ତଥାପି ତିନୋଟି ବିଷୟ ସେ ଅବଗତ ଥିଲେ।
Bhagavan Krishna, he knows everything, but he had no knowledge on three things.
All Maya,
He is the all-knower,
yeah, three desires incomplete.
but he had three desires which were incomplete.
एक ତିନିଟା କ'ଣ ନା ମୋର ମାଧୁର୍ଯ୍ୟ କେମିତିଆ, ସର୍ବଜ୍ଞ ହୋଇ ସୁଦ୍ଧା କୃଷ୍ଣ ନିଜ ମାଧୁର୍ଯ୍ୟ ସବୁ ନିଜେ ଜାଣିନଥିଲେ।
So the first thing which he didn't know is that he is so beautiful and all the worlds are attracted by him, but he doesn't know the extent of his own beauty.
ରାଧାଙ୍କର ପ୍ରେମର ମହିମା କିପରି,
The next thing he didn't know what is the extent of the love of Srimati Radharani.
ରାଧାରାଣୀ ମୋର ମାଧୁର୍ଯ୍ୟ ଆସ୍ୱାଦନ କରି ତାଙ୍କର ଅନ୍ତର୍ଜ ସୁଖରେ ଉଦୟ ହେଉଛି, ସେ ସୁଖ କେମିତିଆ।
So Srimati Radharani, when she is serving me, she is getting one type of pleasure. To what extent she is having that pleasure, Bhagavan Krishna didn't know.
গোবিন্দের মাধুরী দেখি বাসুদেবের ভোগ, সেই মাধুর্য আস্বাদিতে মনে ওঠে লোভ। চৈতন্যচেতনাতে বলা যাচ্ছে, অর্থাৎ কৃষ্ণ যেତେବେଳେ বৃন্দাবন ছাড়ি মথুরাକୁ ଯାଇଥିଲେ, ସେତେବେଳେ ଏକ ଗନ୍ଧର୍ବ ପାଠି ଆସିଥିଲେ ଏ ଗୋବିନ୍ଦ ଲୀଳା ଅଭିନୟ କରି ଦେଖାଇବା ପାଇଁ ମଥୁରା।
So that time when Krishna left
When Krishna left Vrindavan,
Vrindavan in Mathura, that time the Gandharvas, one party came to show the pastimes of Krishna in Mathura.
সেই সময়ে এক গন্ধর্ব গোবিন্দ রোল করতো, অর্থাৎ বৃন্দাবন গোচারণ লীলা যে কৃষ্ণ, সেই গোবিন্দকে রোল করেছে।
That time in this Gandharva party, one particular Gandharva was playing the role of Krishna in Vrindavan.
ଏମିତି ସମୟ ଯୋଗମାୟା সেই ଗନ୍ଧର୍ବ ଯେ ଗୋବିନ୍ଦଙ୍କ ରୋଲ କରିଥିଲେ ତାଙ୍କ ମଧ୍ୟରେ ଏତେ ମାଧୁର୍ଯ୍ୟ ପ୍ରକଟ କରିଦେଲେ।
That time, seeing this Gandharva playing the role of Bhagavan Krishna, Yogamaya made him so beautiful and attractive.
देखिए वासुदेव कृष्ण जो देखुଥିଲେ ସେ ସେଟା ଚିନ୍ତା କଲେ ମୋର ଏଇପରି ମାଧୁର୍ଯ୍ୟ ତ ମୁଁ ତ ଜାଣୁ ଏଇ ମାଧୁର୍ଯ୍ୟ କିଏ ଆଶ୍ରମ କରୁଥିଲେ କେବଳ ଶ୍ରୀମତୀ ରାଧାରାଣୀ।
That time in Mathura, Vasudev Krishna is saying this beautiful form, and he is thinking that who, I didn't know that he is so beautiful. So who is relishing this beauty? Only those in Radharani in Vrindavan.
ରାଧାରାଣୀ ପାଖେ ଏମିତିକ ପ୍ରେମ ଅଛି ଯେ ପ୍ରେମ ପ୍ରଭାବରେ ମୋର ମାଧୁର୍ଯ୍ୟ ସେ ଏକୁଟିଆ ଆଶ୍ରମ କରୁଛି।
So he could understand that only Srimati Radharani is having such type of love that only she is able to experience the complete sweetness of myself.
ରାଧାରାଣୀ ପାଖେ ଏଇପରି ଏକ ଧନ ଥିଲା ଯୋଉ ଧନ କୃଷ୍ଣଙ୍କ ଠାରୁ ନଥିଲା।
So Srimati Radharani was having such a wealth which Bhagavan Krishna was not having.
What is that? Madhanakya Mahabharata.
What is that? That is called Madhanakya Mahabharata.
ଆମେ ସାଧାରଣତଃ ବଦ୍ଧ ଜୀବ ଆମର ଡେଷ୍ଟିନେସନ ପ୍ରେମ ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ।
So we are all normal, ordinary living conditions. So we can go only up to prema.
प्रेम प्राप्त हवा पର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ प्रेम प्राप्त हवा ପାଇଁ ଲୋକ ସଙ୍ଗେ ପ୍ରମ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି। आदौ श्रद्धा तथा साधु संग भजन क्रिया अनर्थ निवृत्ति निष्ठा रुचि आसक्ति भाव प्रेम 9 stages.
Maharaj has explained the 9 stages to prema.
हमारा डेस्टिनेशन प्रेम पहुंच।
Our destination is to the level of prema.
तार ऊपर जितने सब ये रही स्तर रही से आनंद पाई नहीं।
What is above prema, it is not for normal people like us.
ते प्रेमर गाढ़ 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 यही परी ये आहर बहुत सब स्तर रही जेमिति प्रेम पर स्नेह तार पर मान तार पर प्रणय तार पर राग तार पर अनुराग तार पर भाव तार पर महाभाव महाभाव रूढ़ महाभाव अदृढ़ महाभाव मदनाक्ष महाभाव मादनाक्ष महाभाव। कृष्ण स्टेज ये मदनाक्ष महाभाव राधारानी स्टेज सर्वोच्च मादनाक्ष महाभाव।
So after prema, which is
Sneha.
after prema,
स्नेह
sneha,
मान
mana,
प्रणय राग अनुराग भाव महाभाव रूढ़ महाभाव अदृढ़ महाभाव मदनाक्ष महाभाव ये कृष्ण का तार पर मादनाक्ष महाभाव ये केवल राधारानी का।
the highest that Madhanakya Mahabharata, that is only present with Srimati Radharani.
एक परी एसेट राधारानी ठार थिबा जोगु सही केवल कृष्णकर ये माधुर्य एक चेटिया आश्रम करे।
Because Srimati Radharani was the only one who was having this highest Madhanakya Mahabharata, therefore she was the only one who could properly, completely relish the sweetness of Bhagavan Krishna.
यही धन कृष्ण जगह न थिबा जोगु कृष्ण निज माधुर्य निज आश्रम करी पारना।
Because he was not having what Srimati Radharani was having, he couldn't relish his beauty.
तेरे प्रथम लोभ जाता है गला मोर माधुर्य का केमिति।
So the first greed he developed was, how is my beauty like?
तेरे से जितने देखी दिले ये अभिनय गंधर्वंकर ये गोविंद रोल अभिनय देखी दिले अंको मोटर लोभ जाता है गला प्रथम।
So when Vasudev Krishna he saw this Gandharva playing the role of Vraja Krishna, that time he developed his greed to understand the extent of his own beauty.
ତେଣୁ ବାସୁଦେବ କୃଷ୍ଣ ସେ এই কথা কহে উঠে যে গোবিন্দের মাধুরী দেখি বাসুদেবের খো সে মাধুর্য আস্বাদিতে মনে ওঠে লোভ। অর্থাৎ ये গোবিন্দের মাধুরী দেখি বাসুদেব মনের ये लोभ जात है अर्थात खेद जात है खेद अर्थात मोर এইপরি মাধুর্য নিজের মাধুর্য নিজে যেমন তেমন তাଙ୍କର মতো লোভ ଜାତ ମୋ ମାଧୁର୍ଯ୍ୟଟା କେମିତିଆ ତେଣୁ ତା ବୁଝିବା ପାଇଁ ମୋତେ ପୁଣି ବିଶ୍ୱ ସ୍ତରରୁ ବିଶ୍ୱ ଭଗବାନ ସ୍ତରରୁ ଆଶ୍ରୟ ଦେଇ ଭଗବାନ ସ୍ତରକୁ ଓହ୍ଲେଇ ଆସିଲେ।
So that time when Vasudeva Krishna was seeing this drama played by the Gandharvas, and when he saw the Gandharva playing the role of Raja Krishna and seeing the beauty, he developed the desire to understand that is his own beauty. But then he realized that he will not be able to do so unless he will come down from the position of Supreme Lord.
हमें जानते कृष्ण ही राधा राधा ही कृष्ण।
We know that there is no difference between Krishna and Srimati Radharani. Krishna is Srimati Radharani, Srimati Radharani is Krishna.
एक आत्मा दुई देह धरी और रस आस्वादिते अन्य अन्य विलसे।
So actually, Radha Krishna are one, but to relish the mellow, they have now taken two forms, Srimati Radharani and Krishna.
तो कृष्ण होते विषय विग्रह भगवान, राधारानी होते आश्रय विग्रह।
So Bhagavan Krishna is the object of love, and Srimati Radharani is the abode of love.
तेणु कृष्ण से विषय विग्रह भगवान को माधुर्य आश्रय करवा के आश्रय विग्रह भगवान स्तर को ओढ़े आश्रय।
So for Bhagavan Krishna to relish the mellow of the object of love, he has to come into the form of the abode of love.
तेणु प्रथम ये लोभ जाता है ये मोर माधुर्यटा केमिति ये प्रथम नंबर लोभ।
So the first greed is to find out, to understand what is the extent of his own beauty. That is the first greed.
यानी एक प्रसंग द्वितीय लोभ आसीगला ना राधारानी केवल मोर ये माधुर्य आस्वादन करछन किंतु राधारानी के ठारे एमिति कोन वस्तु अछि जो वस्तु प्रभाव मोर ये माधुर्य आस्वादन
So
सेम वस्तु प्राप्त है कृष्ण का मधुर लोभ है।
So that time the second type of greed came that Srimati Radharani is relishing my beauty. So what is it that she has for which she can relish my beauty? This is the second greed.
तृतीय लोभ जाता है ये ना ये राधारानी मोर माधुर्य जो आस्वादन करछन्ति से ताकर अंतर की परि सुखेर उदय होछि से सुखटा केमितिया ता जानिया पाए कृष्ण का मधुर इच्छा प्रकट है।
So the third greed Krishna developed was that what type of happiness Srimati Radharani is getting by serving me.
तेनु कृष्ण स्वरूप रे भगवान को मत तीन ही प्रकार लोभ जाता है।
So even in the form of Krishna, Krishna developed three types of greed.
अरे तीन वांछा क्षेत्र पूर्ण होला সেই कृष्ण जो राधारानी के भाव एवं कांति में आचरण चैतन्य महाप्रभु चैतन्य स्वरूप रे से जेतेबेले सन्यास ने नीलाचल रे गंभीर अवस्थान करथिले सेतेबेले ए निजेर तीनोटी वांछा से पूर्ण करले केमितिया मुरली बदा ब्रजेंद्र नंद कहारे कहिबो जाने मोर ब्रजेंद्र नंद बिना फाटे मोर এই পরি ভগবান চৈতন্য মহাপুরুষ ভরি ভরি হই ভরি কহি কহি সে ক্রমণ করি নিজের মাধুর্য আসন অর্থাৎ সে রাধারানী ভাব বিভাবিত হয়ে ভরি হই কহি কহি এই করে সে নিজের মাধুর্য নিজে আস্বাদন করছেন এইপরি রাধারানীকে প্রেমের মহিমা করি ତାହା ସେ ଜାଣିପାରୁଛନ୍ତି। ଆଉ ସେଇ କୃଷ୍ଣ ମାଲିକ ଆଶ୍ରମ କରି ରାଧାଙ୍କ ଅନ୍ତର ଯେ ସୁଖ ହୃଦୟ ହେଉଥିଲା ସେ ସୁଖ କେମିତିଆ ସେ ମୋତେ ସେ ଆଶ୍ରମ କରୁଛନ୍ତି।
So these three types of greed, Bhagavan Krishna
As much
is,
as possible.
these three types of greed, Bhagavan Krishna was able to only fulfill in the next form when he came as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Bhagavan Krishna, he came in the taking the mood of Srimati Radharani as a devotee of Krishna, and when Mahaprabhu he took sannyas in Nilachala Khetra in Gambhira, he was able to completely fulfill these three desires by chanting the name of Hari, and in this way he was able to relish the beauty of Bhagavan Krishna and understand the love of Srimati Radharani and the how much pleasure Srimati Radharani was getting, he could then only understand.
तो ଏଠାରେ ଆମର କହିବାର ଉଦ୍ଦେଶ୍ୟ ହେଉଛି ନରସିଂହ ପକ୍ଷରୁ ଗୋଟିଏ ପ୍ରକାର ଲୋକ ଜାତ ହେଇଥିଲା, ତାପରେ ସେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ରାମଚନ୍ଦ୍ର ସ୍ୱରୂପରେ ଆସିଲେ ସେ ରାମଚନ୍ଦ୍ର ସ୍ୱରୂପ ଦୁଇ ପ୍ରକାର ଲୋକ ଜାତ ହେଇଯାଇଥିଲା, ଆଉ ସେ ଯେତେବେଳେ କୃଷ୍ଣ ସ୍ୱରୂପରେ ଆସିଲେ କୃଷ୍ଣ ସ୍ୱରୂପ ତିନି ପ୍ରକାର ଲୋକ ଜାତ ହେଇଯାଇଥିଲା। এই ତିନି ପ୍ରକାର ଲୋକ ସେତେବେଳେ ଚର୍ଚ୍ଚା କଲେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ସେଇ କୃଷ୍ଣ ରାଧାଙ୍କ ଭାବ ଜାଣିଥିଲେ ଚୈତନ୍ୟ ମହାପ୍ରଭୁ ଆସିଲେ ଭକ୍ତ ଭାବ ରୂପେ ଏ ତିନି ପ୍ରକାର କାଂକ୍ଷା ପୂର୍ଣ୍ଣ କଲେ। ତେଣୁ ଚୈତନ୍ୟ ଚେତାମୃତ କୃଷ୍ଣଦାସ କବିରାଜ ସ୍ୱାମୀ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ନ ଚୈତନ୍ୟ କୃଷ୍ଣ ଜଗତି ପରତତ୍ତ୍ୱ ପରମୀୟ, ଅର୍ଥାତ୍ ଭଗବତ ତତ୍ତ୍ୱର ଚରମ ପରିସୀମା ସ୍ୱରୂପ ହେଉଛି ଏ ଚୈତନ୍ୟ ସ୍ୱରୂପ। ଏହାଠୁ ଶ୍ରେଷ୍ଠ ଭଗବତ ତତ୍ତ୍ୱ ଆଉ କିଛି ନୁହେଁ।
So, in summary, Maharaj is explaining that we can see that from Nrsimhadev, one type of greed developed, and then next in Ramchandra avatar, two greeds developed, and then later on in Krishna form, the form of Krishna, Krishna himself, he developed three types of greed, and in the end, Bhagavan Krishna, he came in the form of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, assuming the mood and form of Srimati Radharani. And because of this, Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami explains that there is no one greater than Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
ତେଣୁ କୃଷ୍ଣଦାସ କବିରାଜ ଗୋସ୍ୱାମୀ ଚୈତନ୍ୟ ଚରିତାମୃତ ଏଇ ଯେଉଁ କଥା କହିଛନ୍ତି କାହା ମୋର ପ୍ରାଣନାଥ ମୁରଳି ବଦନ କାହା ପର କାହା ଆପଣ ବ୍ରଜେନ୍ଦ୍ର ନନ୍ଦନ କାହାର କହିବ କଥା ଜାନେ ମୋର ବ୍ରଜେନ୍ଦ୍ର ନନ୍ଦ ବିନା ଫାଟେ ମୋର। ଏ କଥାର ଅର୍ଥ ହେଉଛି ମହାପ୍ରଭୁ ରାଧାରାଣୀ ଭାବରେ ଭାବିତ ହୋଇ ସେ କୃଷ୍ଣ ବିରହରେ ଏ କଥା କହୁଛନ୍ତି ମୋର ପ୍ରାଣନାଥ ମୁରଳୀଧାରୀ ନନ୍ଦ ନନ୍ଦ ଯଶୋଦା ନନ୍ଦ କୃଷ୍ଣ କେଉଁଠି ସେଇ କୃଷ୍ଣଙ୍କ ବିରହରେ କେଉଁଠାକୁ ଗଲେ ମୁଁ ସେଇ କୃଷ୍ଣକୁ ପ୍ରାପ୍ତ ହେଇପାରିବି। ସେଇ କୃଷ୍ଣଙ୍କର ବିରହରେ ମୋର ଫାଟି ଯାଉଛି, ଏ ଦୁଃଖର କଥା କାହା ପାଖକୁ ଯାଇକି କହିବି।
So in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is explaining the mood of Gauranga Mahaprabhu. And Gauranga Mahaprabhu in the mood of Srimati Radharani is finding for Murali Vadana Krishna, Yashodananda Krishna, this Vrindavan Krishna. And out of pangs of separation,
My chest is breaking.
the chest is breaking. His chest is breaking, and he's trying to find by separation from Krishna. His chest is breaking, and he is finding that person who can bring Krishna to him.
Okay. ମୁଁ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନେ ଶେଷ କରିବାକୁ ଯାଉଛି, ବଢ଼େଇବି ନାହିଁ କଥାଟା ହନୁମାନଙ୍କ ବିଷୟରେ କହୁଛୁ ଆମେ ଇଆଡ଼େ ଏଇ ସ୍ତରକୁ ଆସିବାକୁ। ଓକେ ଭାଇଙ୍କୁ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଆମେ କନକ୍ଲୁଜନ୍ ହିସାବରେ ଏଇ କଥା କହିବା ଏ ଭକ୍ତି ସିଦ୍ଧାନ୍ତ ସଂହିତାକୁ ଏଇ ସିଦ୍ଧାନ୍ତ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ଯିଏକି ଆମର ପ୍ରଭୁପାଦ ଗୁରୁଦେବ।
So actually we were speaking about Hanuman, but then all these things came. So now Maharaj is going to conclude. He is going to speak something which our Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada Maharaj Guru Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Prabhupada had spoken.
ଆମେ ରସ କଥା କହୁଥିଲୁ ଭଗବାନଙ୍କ ମଧ୍ୟ ସବୁ ପ୍ରକାର ରସ ରହିଛି। ତେଣୁ ଇଏ ଭଗବାନ ଭିନ୍ନ ଭିନ୍ନ ଅବତାର ଧାରଣ କରି ଆସି ଏହିପରି ଭିନ୍ନ ଭିନ୍ନ ରସ ଆସ୍ୱାଦନ କରନ୍ତି।
We spoke that Bhagavan Krishna is the source of all the hellos. And Bhagavan Krishna, he comes in different forms to relish these mellows.
ତେଣୁ ଆମେ ଦେଖିବା ଭଗବାନଙ୍କର ଅସଂଖ୍ୟ ଅବତାର ଅଛନ୍ତି, ଅବତାରାଇ ହରି ଅସଂଖ୍ୟ, ଏ ଭାଗବତ ଏ କଥା କୁହାଯାଏ।
So in Bhagavatam we can see that Bhagavan Krishna is having countless of forms.
ଅସଂଖ୍ୟ ଅବତାର ମାନଙ୍କ ମଧ୍ୟରୁ 10 ଜଣ ମୁଖ୍ୟ ପ୍ରମୁଖ ଅବତାର ମାନଙ୍କୁ ନେଇ ଜୟଦେବ ଗୋସ୍ୱାମୀ 10 ଅବତାର ତତ୍ଵ ଲେଖିଛନ୍ତି।
From these countless forms, incarnations of Bhagavan, our great Jayadev Goswami, he has
Great
picked,
poet.
great poet Srila Jayadev Goswami has picked out 10 important incarnations of the Lord.
ये प्रत्येक स्तोत्र अंते से एका कथा कहते केशव धृत मीन शरीर, केशव धृत कूर्म शरीर, केशव धृत शुक्र रूप, केशव धृत नरहरि रूप, केशव धृत वामन रूप, केशव धृत विष्णुपति रूप, केशव धृत राम शरीर, केशव धृत फलधर रूप, केशव धृत बुद्ध शरीर, केशव धृत कल्कि शरीर। कितना है? हाँ, 10। तो एक प्रत्येक स्तोत्र से एक बात कहते हैं केशव कहने कृष्ण धृत धारण करी आशित थे मीन अवतार को धारण करी आशित थे तापर कूर्म अवतार को धारण करी आशित थे तापर शुक्र अवतार को धारण करी आशित थे तापर नरसिंह अवतार को धारण करी आशित थे तापर वामन अवतार को धारण करी आशित थे तापर भृगुपति परशुराम को धारण करी आशित थे तापर राम अवतार को धारण करी आशित थे तापर हलधर को धारण करी आशित थे तापर बुद्ध अवतार को धारण करी आशित थे और कलियुग से कलियुग अवतार को धारण करी आसीबे आसी नाहंती। हाँ हाँ आज कौन करेंगे हाथ में गोटे तलवार नेबे घोड़ा पीछे आरंभ करेंगे और सेते बेले मन बेगे गति करेंगे सामने जहाँ भी पाएगा तार मस्तक को छेड़ पूजा करके संकल्प करते लेच्छ निबंधित कलेश करदान धूमकेतु नीव किमपि करना केशव धृत कल्कि शरीर जय जगदीश। तब सुनते हाँ हमें बर्तमान शेष करवा बढ़ी जाऊँगी एठार देखा 10 जन जो प्रमुख अवतार मान को नहीं जयदेव गोस्वामी ये 10 अवतार स्तोत्र लिखिं या भक्ति सिद्धांत सिद्धांत भगवान कृष्ण जिते बड़े मीन अवतार को धारण कर आसिले से अवतार कृष्ण क्यों प्रकार शासन करते ना विभत्स रस ये तो गौण रस।
So Jayadev Goswami Pad, he had explained that about 10 important forms of Bhagavan Krishna. So Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Prabhupada is explaining which mellows each avatar was experiencing. So in the first, the Lord is experiencing Vibhatsa, which is one secondary level.
तापर मुसांग के देखा करिबाने केवल सेकेंडरी मोर तापर आसिले कूर्म अवतार को धारण करे भगवान कृष्ण के कूर्म अवतार को धारण करे आसिले एक कूर्म अवतार को धारण करे भगवान कृष्ण के ऊपर शासन करछन्ति अद्भुत रस ये भी एक गौण रस।
So next he came in the form of Kurma avatar and he was relishing this Adbhuta rasa, the second mellow, the mellow of wonder.
तापर भगवान कृष्ण आसिले शुक्र रूप धारण करे ये शुक्र अवतार को धारण करे आसी भगवान के ऊपर शासन करने ना भयानक रस ये एक गौण रस वराह।
So next he came in more incarnation, which is Varahadev, and in that he experienced this secondary rasa of Bhayanaka, fearfulness.
secondary तापर भगवान आसिले नरसिंह रूप धारण करे
Next he will now taking the form of Nrsimhadev.
नरसिंह रूप धारण करे आसी भगवान कृष्ण के ऊपर शासन करने ना ये धीरे भक्ति सिद्धांत सिद्धांत दर्शन वात्सल्य रस।
So next Nrsimhadev in this form he is relishing Vatsalya rasa of parenthood.
तो वात्सल्य रस प्राधान्य लाभ करते ये कहेंगे नरसिंह रूप धारण करके आसिले भगवान कृष्ण हिरण्यकशिपु ये आने सहित युद्ध करी वीर रस शासन करते वीर रस ठारू डेभलप करथिला वात्सल्य रस प्रहलाद प्रति पास्ता तेनी या प्राधान्य रस.
So actually Nrsimhadev came and he was relishing this Veera Rasa fighting with Hiranyakashipu. But because of this rasa he developed towards Prahlad Maharaj, this Vatsalya Rasa is given more importance.
Yes. तारपरे भगवान कृष्ण आशीले वामन अवतार को धारण करे.
Then Bhagavan came taking the form of Lord Vamana.
वामन अवतार को धारण करे आशी भगवान बलि महाराज से शक्ति का स्थापन करे. तो शक्ति रस से आचरण करे.
So Vaman Maharaj he developed this friendly mellow with Bali Maharaj.
तेनाली परिवार उद्देश्य होती नरसिंह अवतार से एक मुख्य रस अर्थात वात्सल्य रस आचरण करते हैं एवं वामन अवतार में एक मुख्य रस शक्ति रस बलि महाराज से शक्ति.
So one primary mellow Nrsimhadev he relished, and the next incarnation with Vamandev he relished this mellow of Satya, friendship.
कहीं वर्तमान सुधा वामदेव बलि महाराज दाता हिसाब से ये सुतले अवस्थान करते.
So even now our Vamandev he is in the planet of Sutala and acting as a gatekeeper for Bali Maharaj.
यहाँ पर भगवान कृष्ण आशीले ऋगुपति अर्थात परशुराम रूप धारण करे.
Next Bhagavan came in the form of Parashuram.
परशुराम अवतार भगवान कृष्ण के ऊपर रस शासन करते न ये रौद्र रस है एक गौण रस.
So in this form Bhagavan in the form of Parashuram he was experiencing this Raudra rasa of anger, the mellow of anger.
One type of secondary.
This is a secondary mellow.
तापर भगवान कृष्ण आशीले ये राम रूप धारण करे.
Then Bhagavan he came in the form of Lord Ram.
राम अवतार भगवान रामचंद्र के ऊपर रस शासन में करुण रस.
So in the form of Lord Ram he experienced Karuna rasa.
अवश्य रावण कुंभकर्ण मनुष्य जितने वीर शासन करते वीर रस ठारू श्रेष्ठ लाभ करे करुण रस.
Compassion. So in this Ramchandra incarnation,
ट्रेजेडी
so
ट्रेजेडी
in this incarnation of Lord Ram, although Lord Ram had relished this mellow of heroism, Veera Rasa, he had also experienced more this Karuna Rasa, which means mercy as well as tragedy. This was more.
कहीं ना एक रामलीला ट्रेजेडी ऊपर आता है.
Because this Ram pastime is based on tragedy.
कहीं ना भगवान रामचंद्र जितना रात्रि अवसान पर राजगद्दी में विषय जाऊँगे क्षेत्र अयोध्या छाड़ी से वनवासी है. ता वन को जितना जाए सेठारे रावण आसी सीता को अपहरण कर लेगा. तापर सीता को उद्धार कर नहीं आसिले पुनी एक गोपा जितने बड़े समालोचना करले तो सेते बड़े रामचंद्र को करले सीता देवी गर्भवती अवस्था को मतलब अपमान को छाड़ी दे लक्ष्मण का. पुनी रामचंद्र निज भाई लक्ष्मण को परित्याग करले. एक पर एंटा रामलीला ट्रेजेडी ऊपर आता है. तेनी करुण रस प्रारंभ लाभ. यही कथा भक्ति सिद्धांत श्वेतागु ये उपस्थापन करे.
So Bhaktisiddhanta Prabhupada is explaining that this whole Ramayana, or this pastime of Rama, is based on tragedy. So if you see in Ramayana, when Ramchandra Bhagavan is going to sit as the king of the throne, then he was sent to the forest for 13 years, 12 years. Then when he went to the forest, when he came back, he saw that Ravana had kidnapped his wife. Next, when he got back Sita Devi and he got back into Ayodhya, then as a king he had heard the insult or this criticism about Sita Devi and he had to give up Sita Devi. Later on he had also to give up his dear brother Lakshmana. So in this way the whole pastime of Lord Ram is based on tragedy.
Yeah.
Therefore the pradhanita or the importance is more given to this mellow of tragedy.
यहाँ पर भगवान कृष्ण आशीले हलधर रूप धारण करे.
Then Bhagavan Krishna came in the form of Haladara or Balaram.
ये हलधर रूप धारण करके भगवान कृष्ण क्यों रस आस्वादन करते हैं ना हास्य रस.
So in this form of Haladara, which mellow he was relishing, that is parihasa, means joking.
And Jayadeva Goswami was बहुत सी कौपिशी विश्व में वसनन जलदारम हरयति भीति मिलित जमुनाभम केशव धृत हलधर रूप जय जगदीश. এইপরি তো ব্যাখ্যা করে সময় নেই, সময় হয়ে গেছে. এইপরি ভগবান বলরাম নিজ গোপীমানଙ୍କ সহ যমুনারে বিহার করিলে তিনি যমুনাକୁ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆହ୍ୱାନ କଲେ ଯମୁନା କୌଣସି ରେସ୍ପନ୍ସ ଦେଲା ନାହିଁ. ତେଣୁ ବଳରାମଙ୍କୁ ମୋତେ କ୍ରୋଧ ଜାତ ହେଇଗଲା. ସେତେବେଳେ ହଳ ଉତ୍ତୋଳନ କଲେ ଯମୁନାକୁ ଶତଦା ବିଭକ୍ତ କରିବା ପାଇଁ. ସେତେବେଳେ ବଳରାମଙ୍କ ପ୍ରଭାବ ये ଯମୁନା ଦେବୀ ଜାଣିପାରିଲେ. ସେତେବେଳେ ସେ ପୂଜାର ଉପକରଣ ସହ ବିବିଧ ଉପହାର ନେଇ ବଳରାମଙ୍କ ଚରଣ ପ୍ରଣତ ହେଉଛନ୍ତି ଆଉ କ୍ଷମା ପ୍ରାର୍ଥନା କରୁଛନ୍ତି. ସେତେବେଳେ ଇଏ ଯମୁନା ଦେବୀଙ୍କର ଦେହ ଥରୁଥିଲା. ଏହିପରି ବଳରାମଙ୍କ ଶୁକ୍ର ଦେହରେ ନୀଳ ବର୍ଷଣ କରି ତ ସେ ନୀଳ ବର୍ଷଣ ରିଫ୍ଲେକ୍ସନ୍ ଯମୁନା ଦେବୀର ଉପରେ ପତିତ ହେବା ଯୋଗୁଁ ସେଇ ଦିନରୁ ଯମୁନାର ଜଳ ନୀଳବର୍ଣ୍ଣ ଧାରଣ କଲା. ଏ ହେଉଛି ବଳରାମ ଅବତାରରେ এই লীলা. ତେଣୁ ଏଥିରେ ହାସିର ଉଦ୍ରେକ ହେବା ଯୋଗୁଁ ଏହାକୁ କୁହାଯିବ ହାସ୍ୟରସ. As much as possible.
So Srila Jayadeva Goswami he will explain in his Dasananda Stotra about Haladar Rupa. So Maharaj was explaining how when Balaram came and he was calling Yamuna and Yamuna Devi was not listening. So that time he took his plow to bring Yamuna towards him. At that time, immediately Yamuna understood the greatness of Balaram. Yeah, that he is the supreme personality of Godhead. So she immediately came with folded hands. And at that time, when he
trembling.
Trembling.
His body was
Their body was trembling. At that time,
close reflection. Put on.
So at that time, the reflection of Balaramji's cloth was reflected in Yamuna. So since that day, Yamuna got the color blue.
Yes. On that day, Yamuna's water is blue. यहाँ पर भगवान कृष्ण आशीले बुद्ध अवतार को धारण कर.
Next, Bhagavan came in the form of Buddha.
निंदश जग विदह श्रुतिजात सदय हृदय दर्शिता पशुघात केशवधृत भूत शरीर जय जगदीश हरे. बुद्ध अवतार रूप आसिले से भगवान कृष्ण बुद्ध अवतार को धारण करी से शांत रस ये तो मुख्य रस.
So when Bhagavan came in the form of Buddha, that time he relished this mellow of neutrality, Santarasa.
यहाँ पर भगवान कृष्ण कलियुग शेषरे आशिव कलियुग अवतार को धारण करी यही अवतार से वीर रस.
That time next Bhagavan will come in the end of Kali Yuga in the form of Kalki, and he will relish the mellow of Veera. Heroism.
यही भगवान ये दशविध अवतार को धारण करी भिन्न भिन्न प्रकार रस आस्वादन करते. कृष्ण को कहुच्छी अखिल रसामृत समस्त रसर उत्स होती भगवान कृष्ण.
So Bhagavan he is taking these different forms to relish the mellows. Therefore we call Bhagavan Krishna Akhila Rasamrita Murti. He is the source of all these mellows.
He is the reservoir of all mellows. Okay, that's right. Okay, so my time is over. I want to pray. I cannot remain more time.
Jai
Raise
Shri
your hand
Hare
and Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Jai Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki, Jai Prabhupada Srila ki, Jai Radha Gopal ki, Jai Sachidananda Gaur Hari ki.
जय।
जय प्रीतम यमुना जी की,
जय।
जय सरस्वती की,
जय।
निताय गौर भगवते।
जय श्री श्रीमद् भक्ति वेदांत गोस्वामी महाराज की जय।
Next